win and in for the second straight season. Welcome back into sports, everyone. Imperial softball with a chance to seal their spot in another San Diego Section final. So could the Tigers get it done at home? Over to Abdul Mohammed Field. Tigers hosting Academy of Our Lady of Peace. 1 seed Tigers into Saturday's D2 final with a win, a loss, meaning a rematch with the Pilots on Thursday. Starting in the bottom of the third inning, Imperial up 1-0. Addison Clark up with a runner on first. A slow grounder makes its way to the outfield. Meanwhile, Madeline Magdaleno with some big-time hustle as she makes it all the way home from first base. Tigers score to double their lead as they're up 2-0. An inning later, score at 2-1. Addison Clark up with runners on second and third. One away here. Clark laying down a perfect bunt. Pilots try a throw to first, but it squeaks away. Both runners cross home, and it's now a 4-1 lead for Imperial. Tigers starting to taste that win. Now they'd had one more in the fifth. Bottom sixth here, Jaden Rutledge at the dish with 2 on as she sends this one high and deep into left field. Ball goes all the way to the wall. Both runners come in to score. The Imperial lead grows to 7-1 now as they'd go on to add one more in the inning. And in the top of the seventh, the Tigers would shut the door. Imperial is heading back to La Jolla as the Tigers punch their ticket to the Division II title game on Saturday. After the game, head coach Ashley Carroll Brown and Jaden Rutledge talking about making it to a second straight final.
Honestly, the girls knew they had to step up their game. With harder competition, we knew we had to execute on small ball and put the ball in play.
I feel like the competition and D2 is supposed to be a higher competition. We wanted it more. I feel like that's what always gets us above. As a team, we work together and we want it more.
Now the Tigers' opponent isn't set quite yet. Imperial will await the winner of the Eastlake versus Christian game on Thursday. The winner of that one will then face the Tigers at UC San Diego on Saturday. In the Division IV semifinals, the Imperial Tigers baseball team fell to the Monte Vista Monarchs 11-3. This forces a winner-take-all game on Thursday back in Spring Valley. The winner will take on University City in the Division IV championship game on Saturday. Moving on to the second-seeded Southwest Eagles baseball team hosting the seventh-seeded Mira Mesa Marauders, who beat Southwest in the second round last week. So if the Eagles lose today, their season would come to a close. Now Mira Mesa would strike first in this one, but in the bottom of the second, a runner on third as this one is popped up to right. The catch made, tagging is Chance Bermudez as he slides home to tie the game at 1 apiece. The Eagles would find themselves down a run again in the third inning, this time Jose Salcido tying it at 2, coming off the wild pitch. The Eagles looking to take their first lead here in the third inning. Salcido lines one towards the gap, but Tristan Aguan diving and making an incredible catch there to end the inning. To the sixth, Derek Zamora slapping one over to second, and an unlucky bounce there that sees the ball jump into the outfield, and once again, Mira Mesa regains the lead. But the Eagles come in storming back with Leo Caballo lining a base hit into center field. Racing around third is Julian Lopez. His helmet flies off, and Lopez ties things right back up at 3 apiece. On to the seventh inning. Mira Mesa now up 5-3. Khalil Graham seeing this pitch and driving one to deep center. Back goes Kenneth Urquidez, and that one is gone. The 3-run homer makes it 8-3. Southwest would score one on a homer of their own, but it would end up being enough for Mira Mesa as they eliminate the Eagles 8-4 as the Marauders book their ticket to the Division III final. A local mixed martial artist fighter is now professional. Our reporter Eduardo Morales shares the young fighter's bumpy journey on his road to local stardom and the people always in his corner.
Enrique Valdez tapped out the odds of becoming a professional MMA fighter despite only stepping into the gym 3 years ago.
Feels good to be able to put on for the town that I lived in, lived in here for my life.
Valdez recently signed with Lights Out Extreme Fighting, a professional fighting league founded by Los Angeles Chargers legend Sean Merriman.
Man, it feels good to be able to fight such a big organization, especially because my name will be out there well known. No matter what, I can go out there and prove that I'm here for this game.
The young fighter has faced adversities both mentally and physically in his young career, with trying to make weight being one of the toughest. But Valdez says the team in his corner helped keep him disciplined and focused.
And they helped me get through everything. You know, if it wasn't for my coaches, Coach Greg for always holding mitts for me, taking the time out of his day, late nights to help me do that, and Coach Carlos helping me make sure I'm fight ready, having the connections, just to have everybody to make sure I can take those opportunities.
Valdez's coach, Carlos Figueroa, is helping guide the young fighter. Figueroa says he saw how much passion Valdez had for fighting since the beginning.
He loved the sport, so he was in there every day, and we saw the progress where he started really focusing on striking, and he started knocking people out, so we knew that MMA was for him.
Valdez shares a little advice for anyone who aspires to reach their dreams.
Keep going, no matter what, don't give up. You know, you have good days, you have bad days, but as long as you can keep pushing through those days, and you know that one of these days it's going to lead to the end of a tunnel with the lights.
Valdez always dreamed of this moment, but never did he think it would come so soon. The 24-year-old fighter is set to have his first professional fight in San Diego on June 15th. Reporting in Yuma, Eduardo Morales. 13 on your side.